Yeah, try to speak up.
I'm sorry. I said if you some of the things that the Masons, like in their books, some Duncan's rituals and things like that, it's set up kind of the foundation of the nation we know as America and the country. Most countries, though, of the rest of the world are pretty much made up of the people and their history and the thousands of years whenever they commit to that particular nation. Whether it's Chinese in China or China, Thailand, Japanese, Japan, or Afghanistan. These people have been there for thousands of years. The same people. We're relatively new on this continent, and as a nation, we had this experimental idea that was very encompassing, and we've broadened our perspective of it, and it made us have and reach for something that's fantastic. And it's not unattainable, but it's going to take effort. It's going to take a lot of work, and I think part of that is being fantastic. When you say, "Hey, that guy's fantastic," I think a lot of that is because they're accountable and responsible for their actions, and they're taking an account that they have an opportunity to make it a difference, to make it better themselves, instead of pointing out what's wrong, coming up with a solution. If you can point out the problem, then you have the cognitive thought to come up with a solution. And I believe that's what makes people fantastic. And working on that, focusing on that with all the means necessary, the internet, libraries, there's so much periodicals and information and education available now. It's just really the motivation and desire to get your life work done.
How has the fantastic movement changed you?
Oh, wow. Well, it makes me more aware and grateful of the things and appreciative of the things to stay in a fantastic state. I think that's a good formula. And it makes me, strive and work to push in, put the extra hours, the extra effort, the extra push up, the extra wipe of the groceries of each item that you bring in. I think being fantastic is a state of being, like the samurai. If someone's always watching you in Shintoism or in the spirit world, they say, the spirits are all around you and they're watching you like television. And if your ratings are really high, your life goes really well. The spirits kind of watch over you. But if your ratings are down and you're not doing the right thing, and you never really get away with anything. There are no secrets.
It makes a lot of sense. That's what I like about you. You make a lot of sense.
Well, a lot of sense comes into a few dollars. Dollars turns into hopefully a small stimulus plan for the economy, and you never know what can happen.
So now, as an entertainer, are you finding gigs on Zoom? Because I noticed that they had a big music concert with Lady Gaga. They raised a bunch of money.
She already is established and created through corporate means and marketing and advertisement, advertising for decades. So when she does anything, a podcast, a stream, a Twitter, it's going to get the attention of the fans that are already familiar with her through the science of familiarity, which we discussed before. When people are familiar with you from being on television or on the radio, that's all they need. You become a family member to them, and your music doesn't have to be great, and your abilities don't have to be, on Star Search or American Idol in front of everyone so press. You're already familiar. So I believe at that moment, she's very familiar with people, and they're going to watch whatever she does. As an entertainer, I'm not familiar yet.
Oh. But I mean, still, there's lots of people creating all these parodies. Have you heard many of the song parodies on Corona? Like, my Corona, and so, keep on staying inside, staying inside.
Yeah, I was doing the teacher song like that, Corona.
Yeah.
So kind of joking with that months ago.
Yeah, I love that song.
I did release, or I made a video. I didn't release. I made a video. I'm going to send it to you. I'm not going to send it to everybody. I don't know. But I made Corona song out of the Spirit song, which is Nature's Way.
Right.
Telling us there's something wrong, except with the coronavirus.
Okay, well, we're coming up to our first station break. Stay tuned. Don't anyone go anywhere. We're going to be joined by crazy Hot Rod Bobby. He's going to join us in the chord here. and we'll be back after the station identification.